Look at that. Just mush. So
Yes, it doesn't look like mud. What is this, Isaac?
what is that?
I don't, honestly, I think it's sheetrock.
I think it's just drywall. Gosh, hold on. Okay, so the customer actually called me out here just for a grout repair. So he said, you know, can you touch up the grout? We don't know what's going on, but I just need it regrouted. And as you know, that's usually not the case. If you got loose grout, there's something else going on. But check this out. We're taking the shower door out, and Johnny just pulled the rail out, and check this out.
Custom. That's what you don't want to see.
Yeah. Okay,
We do not put in tile like this. After 80 years of old tile, it's never coming out like that.
Yeah. Look at that. So the tiles came right off with the shower door. They just pulled right off.
Unbelievable.
And,
Looks like
oh,
mastic.
look what we got.
It looks like mastic.
What is it?
That's why it looks like mastic glue.
Yeah.
Tile glue, mastic.
Look at that.
Are you supposed to use mastic in showers?
Never,
You might
ever.
as well use duct tape. Look at this. You want to back up a little, Ice?
Yeah.
It's just gonna come right
Ready?
off.
On
Oh,
nine.
hold on.
Oh, dude.
gosh.
I dare you to smell back there.
And you can see rust and mold.
So we just need to get the,
Why can't we
silicone.
pull it? Oh, it's a silicone? Is that
yeah,
what's
so
holding it in?
here's what it is there's two screws holding the glass into the bottom rail,
But they're stripped
but they're
out.
so old. This one's not, but it's not working with mine. There we go, there's one. Okay,
Oh, there you go.
I had to work it. That one there, I'll try again. It looks
Florida
like,
tile or
you know, honestly, I can't tell you for sure, but it's 80s style.
Oh yeah, for sure. This has 80s written all over
Late
it.
80s.
Okay.
Let's see
You
if I
gonna pull that out? You should be able to pull it
I
right
should
out.
be able to now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Now you should be able to go. Oh, oh.
There
Yeah,
you go.
see,
There it is. Pull the screws right out.
Yep. Oh yeah, there's more stuff right there.
Have we determined what the backing is? It doesn't look like mud. What is this, Isaac?
What is that?
I don't, honestly, I think it's sheetrock.
I think it's just drywall. Yeah, that's just drywall. Mastic.
Oh,
So instead of floating it, they tried to pull a fast one and just put up drywall, Kurt.
definitely old school, way old school.
Yeah.
I remember back in the days, you could get a glued tub for $150 or a floated tub for $350. That's side job. That's what I charged. And a floated tub was 20 years.
What was that?
5 years for a mastic tub
Uh-huh.
and 20 years for a floated tub. That was the race 20 years ago.
Okay. So
don't even know
they
what-
said you can get 5-year warranty out of a
Yes.
mastic tub.
Yes.
So, well, hey, this lasted longer, right? This was probably
It's lasted.
80s. This is probably a 30-year-old shower.
We don't know what we're going to get into though.
That's true. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's a little bit. Okay, so we've discovered that this is mastic on drywall. Look at this. So we took the shower door off, and look, watch the tiles. They're just gonna come right off. So loose tiles.
I'm not even trying.
Yeah. They're, I guess it makes for easy demo, huh?
But, yeah. So I guess we'll see what's behind this, huh? They probably want sheetrock right over the sheetrock.
Yeah, because what's weird is when you see this, at least in California, you know, we call this a mud cap. And so the reason why they make this mud cap is to cover the mud float that's on top of the drywall. But obviously they skipped the float, and I think maybe what happened is they tried to pull a fast one, and instead of floating they just put another layer of drywall right over it. Yeah, look, this, so that's layer one. Oh, and it looks like we got,
Different. What do you think? Is this green board?
so it looks like we got a hot mop behind there, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what is that? There's chicken
You know
wire.
what? You see? What?
Okay, so they did. Yeah, that's weird.
Let's take a look. Looks like they might have floated the bottom half then, huh?
Yeah, if there's wire.
Whoa. No float?
So
Looks like
this
they
is
floated
just,
the bottom half.
this looks like just like roofing felt.
We just float the lower half.
Oh, so they just floated
And
the
that's
very-
rotted too. We are going to have to change
You
it.
consider to float the hot mop.
So that's the float. So they actually stopped the float right here, and then just did drywall.
What did they go over though? Look, they went over. That looks like roofing paper. They put roofing paper and then floated?
Roofing felt and then float.
I can't wait till we get into this. We could have used a jackhammer for that, huh?
So there's the mortar bed that was floated over this, and then look, what is that?
That's
What?
paper of
Hold
the,
on.
of the wa- it's
It looks like it's got what are? It looks like almost like is that mold or something growing on there?
Isn't it funny when you don't know, you have to ask? You see a plant.
Yeah, I think that's some kind of mold
Damn.
on there. That's probably not healthy. We should probably wear respirators in
Yeah.
there.
For sure.
So yeah, here's more black mold. So yeah, so yeah, mastic and on drywall, and everything is soaked with water and falling apart. So that's what happens. We got mold behind there. This is kind of a health hazard that you know, not good. Let's get respirators on, guys. Let's get respirators on. Yeah,
I'm ready.
There you go.
I'm smiling.
There you go.
Say it one time, Kirk. The dark side.
The dark side.
Careful with it.
Yeah.
Is it a pan liner?
Sounds like metal, is it?
Oh, is it a lead pan? Copper or lead? I think that's a lead pan. Wow.
Never heard of one.
Never seen a lead pan?
No. Serious. So it goes in and then they float over it?
I don't know. So this is actually the first time that I've seen a lead pan. I've heard about them. I've heard about copper pans over on the East Coast, lead pans. I've never seen one here in Sacramento. Either is Kirk. Kirk, how long have you been doing tile in the area?
Oh, we're going 32 years this year.
Yeah, 32 years. He's never seen it. So I'm really interested to see how this pan held up. Lead. So lead pan, drywall with mastic. Really interesting installation. That is. So this is probably, I'm guessing, 30 years old. I'll confirm with the homeowner. 20. That would have been 1990. Maybe 35. I'm saying like 85, maybe 85, probably.
There you go. Okay,
So yeah, we found a lead pan, Johnny.
Really?
Lead pan waterproofing.
That's stuff they did way back in the 1800s,
I
huh?
would never even guess what that was when you saw that, Isaac. I just thought maybe it was a band of sheet metal.
Yeah, so
Very thin. You're right. Maybe it is.
Damn, dude.
It's solid.
yeah, so this is the lead. It's like a soft metal. I guess it could be copper, but that's a lot of copper.
We're taking that.
Looks like they ran metal. They ran the metal over the curve too.
So check it out. We got a lead pan. I have never seen a lead pan here in Northern California. I'd heard of them. I didn't know anybody ever used them. But you can see we got a OD Casper drain there. And you can see how they folded it. They did a hospital corner here with the lead. So I guess this lead just comes in sheets. You can see it must just come in sheets, and they cut it and fold it. And what they did here is they just lapped it over the curb and then folded it. And you can see it didn't work very well because our curb is all rotted out. That curb is complete mush. Look at this. Look at this here. Look at that. Just mush. So lead pan, they only wrapped it over the top. They didn't wrap it all the way down the curb. You can see this part we obviously beat up when we were jackhammering out, but this is not a sufficient way to wrap a curb. Obviously, look at all that damage. A vinyl pan liner would have been a much better choice. Hot mop would have been even better in this instance. If this were hot mopped, that curb would have still been intact. One of the main reasons is because you can't create this. There's no outside corner. You can do an inside corner. So that's a cut and a fold. Yeah, there's the hospital corner. So you can do that, but once you wrap up on top of the curb, it's just a jumbled mess that they kind of just tried to fold up. And that's what happened. Oh, and we even have some bugs in there. But yeah, there's our mess that we got. So yeah, there's the.
What is that shit, dude?
Yeah, it's just lead.
It's a liner?
Yeah, it's a sheet of lead.
And it's meant for waterproof.
It's
Meant for something.
yeah, it's one method they
Like
did.
Isaac said, where the hell this stuff came from?
Yeah. Okay, so here's what they did: drywall on top of drywall with mastic, and I mean you can see with the mold and everything falling apart. With the lead pan, again, I don't know enough about them to make a judgment call, but it definitely seems like a better waterproofing method should have been used. They did do a pre-slope, and everything does look dry. So they put down tar paper first. They put down tar paper and then folded up their lead. But because they didn't, see, the curb didn't rot from the inside out, it rotted from the outside in, because they didn't wrap this lead all the way over. So water must have got into the mortar and wicked up this way. Because yeah, look at these 2x4s on the curb. They're just complete mush. So, but you know, yeah. So all in all, not horrible damage. We'll know a little bit more when we take out, but as far as, you know, there's a few of these structural members that we're going to have to deal with, but a shower that lasts 30-35 years, you know, it did okay. You know, lead pan, tile on drywall with mastic, but we build them a lot better than this and not dealing with the health hazards that these have. So could have been done better. You know, if I were to grade this overall install, it was probably done by a professional, I would say, since I saw the lead pan. But it's like, again, like C work. It's just enough to get by. But if you get 35 years out of it, even with tiles falling off, yeah, that's a C. I've seen worse. Definitely seen a lot better. If you want to see better, check out the videos that I put up coming up. My channel's filled with instructional videos that show how our waterproofing has come a long ways since lead pans and drywall on mastic. So if you want to see those videos, check them out here. Thanks again for watching, guys. And last but not least, I love you guys. I love being your tile coach, and we'll see you on the next video. All right.